Day by Day Kids Bible, Day 51. Samson's Secret, Judges 16. One day Samson went to the city of Gaza. He liked a woman there, so he went to her house. But someone told the people he was there. So they went to the city gate, which was closed. There they waited for Samson. They waited all night. They said, "We'll kill him in the morning." But Samson left in the middle of the night. He pulled on the gate's doors and posts. He tore them off. He put them on his shoulders, and he took them up to the top of a hill. Time passed. Samson met a woman named Delilah. He fell in love with her. The enemy leaders went to Delilah. "See if you can trick Samson," they said. "Trick him into telling you what makes him so strong. Then we can catch him and tie him up. If you'll do this, we'll pay you." So Delilah asked Samson, "What's your secret? What makes you so strong? How could someone catch you and tie you up?" "Tie me with 7 new strings from a bow and arrow. Then I won't be the strongest man anymore," said Samson. So the leaders brought 7 bowstrings to Delilah. They hid in the room. Delilah tied Samson up. Then she called, "Samson, the enemies are here." Samson popped off the bowstrings. It was easy for him. It was as if the strings had touched fire. The strings broke in two. So nobody found out Samson's secret. But Delilah said, "Samson, you made me look dumb. You didn't tell the truth. Please tell me how someone can tie you up." "Tie me up with new ropes," said Samson. "They must be ropes that nobody has used before. Then I won't be the strongest man anymore." So the enemies hid in the room. Delilah tied Samson up with new ropes. Then she called, "Samson, the enemies are here." Samson popped the ropes off his arms. "You're just playing with me," said Delilah. "You're not telling me the truth. Now tell me how someone can tie you up." "Take the 7 braids in my hair," said Samson. "Tie them into the loom you make cloth on. Make sure it's tight. Then I won't be the strongest man anymore." So Delilah waited until Samson was asleep. Then she tied his braids into the loom. She made sure it was tight. She called, "Samson, the enemies are here." Samson woke up. He got up. His hair stayed in the loom, but it pulled up the loom and the cloth too. "How can you say you love me?" asked Delilah. "You won't tell me your secret. This makes 3 times you've made me look dumb." Delilah begged Samson every day. At last Samson couldn't stand it any more, so he told her his secret. "Since I've been born, I've been special to God. I am not supposed to shave my hair off. If I do, I won't be the strongest man anymore." Delilah knew Samson was telling the truth this time, so she sent the message to the enemies. "Samson told me everything. You can catch him now." The enemies came back. They brought the money to pay Delilah. Delilah let Samson fall asleep. His head was in her lap. Then a man came and shaved off Samson's braids. He was not strong any more. Delilah called, "Samson, the enemies are here." Samson woke up. He thought, "I'll get free like I did before." But there was one thing he didn't know: God had left him. Then the enemies caught Samson. They poked his eyes out. They locked him up in jail. They tied him up. They made him work hard. But Samson's hair started growing back. Now the leaders of the enemies got together. They gave a party for their God, who wasn't real. They were feeling good. They shouted, "Bring Samson out here. Let him give us a show." So they brought Samson out of jail. He did things to make them cheer and laugh. Then they took Samson over by some big posts. The posts held up the building. A young man was holding Samson's hand. Samson told him, "I want to rest against the post. Move me over so I can feel them." The building was full of people. All the enemy leaders were there. 3,000 people were on the roof. They were watching Samson's show. Samson prayed, "God, remember me. Make me strong one more time. Let me get back at these people for hurting my eyes." Samson reached out to the post. He put his right hand on one post. He put his left hand on the other. He said, "I'll die with my enemies." Then Samson pushed as hard as he could. The building fell down on everyone. Samson killed more people when he died than when he lived. Samson's family went to get his body. They took it with them and put it in the grave. Samson had been the judge of God's people for 20 years.